Well, good morning. We're back together again. I'm so glad. Hey, listen, I'm Jim from the swing. This is my house, and you're just enjoying. I never thought that I would enjoy so much just doing this each day. Just, just come out and get prepared, get your heart kind of tuned, like we've talked before, kind of tune in your instrument and be able to play it and share it with you. Wow, just great. And yeah, yesterday we were talking about how that there was favoritism going on between. You remember Isaac and Rebecca had the two sons, Esau and Jacob, and Esau was the hunter and Jacob was the stick around house kind of guy. But Esau was favored, had favored Esau, and Rebecca favored Jacob. Well, in fact, it just says it right here. It says verse 28 of chapter 25, and Isaac loved Esau. I mean, no bones about it. And because he ate of his venison, but Rebecca loved Jacob. Really, there's no place for favoritism in a family. I mean, this is a little bit of a flawed family. I mean, they had favoritism going on. God doesn't want. Does he favor people? The Bible says he does not favor. He has no favorites. He said all we're equal in his sight, in a sense. Well, James 1 says, do not. James 2:1 says, do not have favorites. This is not the will of God. And it's supposed to be understood that we're not to have favorites in our families, but it's easy to do, in a sense. It's easy to do, and we got to really watch it, because sometimes these kids watch. They know. And we have Christmas at our house, and we always have a time when all the grandkids come, and we have to be really careful that whatever gifts, say we're going to give them 6 gifts apiece or 10 gifts apiece, Diane is very, very, very careful that each one get the exact same amount, and we spend the same amount of money, because we don't want any favoritism felt in any way. And we know Christmas is about the feeling and the memories that you make. Well, it's kind of crazy how we understand how important it is that here they were favoring the different sons. So that wasn't fun to watch this happen. And then so we saw favoritism in this a little bit of a flawed family. And then we had Esau, which was a man that was a man's man. He was wrapped up in himself. He didn't know I can do all things within myself. He would go out and hunt. But he came in one day, and when he came into the field, Jacob had some pottage there, and here Esau came from the field, and he was faint, and he saw Jacob, and he said, "Feed me, and I pray thee from the red pottage, because I'm fainting." And so Jacob said, "Sell me your birthright." Okay, and Jacob said, "Swear to me this day." He swore unto him and sold his birthright. Jacob, wow, he was so self-centered and so self-absorbed, he forgot the most important thing about life, his future, what it meant. You see, the firstborn blessing got the blessing of the father to be the one who took over the family. He would oversee the family. He got double blessing. With double blessing, he got all the double blessing. And he was so fleshly that he sold the double blessing, the blessing of the father, the being able to lead the family. He sold it for a mess of pottage. How many people today, and this is something to stop and think about, because how many people sell their future for 5 minutes of pleasure, or sell their future for just a moment's pleasure, or so fleshly. You see, Esau was all wrapped up in the flesh. What can I get it for me? You see, a lot of times we can't wait. It's instant gratification. That's what's going wrong in the world today. We can't wait on anything. We got microwaves. I want it now. Parents are teaching their children, well, we don't have the money, but we'll make payments. We'll put it on the card, and that's not good. That's not right, because we want instant gratification. Favoritism, the flesh, instant gratification. That's not good. And then we got Jacob, who's a trickster who uses people for his own pleasure and his own manipulation to get something at somebody else's expense. Wow. I'd say they had a little bit of trouble going on here, but God used them, and it shows that God can even use even these situations. Just ordinary people God uses. Flawed sometimes, ordinary people. Hey, these 5 minutes just go too fast. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? God bless. Bye-bye.